Hello and welcome to a brand new video. For those who are new on this channel, my name is Børre. I am a biologist, and on this channel, as the title indicates, the Vagabond Biologist, I will be traveling a little bit with my motorhome. I will show you around in my local area and always try to focus on nature and phenomena that we can see out there in nature. And I also enjoy hiking, and I will take you with me on different hikes, both in Norway, Scandinavia, and also elsewhere in Europe. I spend half the year in Spain in wintertime, living on my motorhome, and the other half of the year I'm staying in my own house here in Norway. As you can see, spring has already arrived here in Scandinavia, and in this video I will take you around a little bit to see some of the most remarkable and most noticeable changes that we can see in springtime. So today I will be looking at signs of spring, and I will be checking my bird boxes and nesting boxes that I have for birds. I will also take you on a small hike to see how the plants have started their season, and finally I will show you a little bit around in my local area. Yeah, I'm starting my day today to check out one of the nesting boxes that I've got in. This is one of the few oak trees that we have, and it just started to get its leaves, and I'm checking this. There's a nesting box up here in this tree, and I will try to open up and see if there is some activity or if I have to do some cleaning to prepare the birds for the next season. Well, let's take a closer look and see what's inside this box. I've taken out one of these nails here, and let's open up a little bit here. And as you can see, there is a nest inside here. It does seem to be an old nest, or at least an unfinished nest here, and actually there are some eggs inside. You see here, there are eggs already. So these birds are actually have started the season now. So I will leave them alone, and hopefully they will continue until the eggs are hatching here. So we have tenants, and they're good to go here. So these birds are very lucky because, as you can see here, they have a beautiful location here. You know, in the property business they talk about location, and these tenants are very lucky who got this beautiful scenery around them and easily access to food. I will talk a little bit about how these bird boxes or nesting boxes are built. This one I had up in a tree last winter, and through a storm it actually blew off the tree, and it got some damages. So that's why I haven't been putting this up this year. But I'm just going to show you how these are constructed, because as you can see here, there is an opening here which is around 32 millimeters for the biggest birds that can use these boxes, And as you can also see, there's a metal cover here around the opening, and that is to prevent woodpeckers from opening up the bird box and destroying the entrance to the bird box, because they might be looking here for insects, whatever they can be looking for, hunting for in winter time. So sometimes they kind of destroy the bird boxes. That's why there is a metal cover in front of the bird box. And it's also can be opened here. There is a small metal spike or something going in here that you can close the front of the bird box. And if you take this out, you can actually open it in the front here. And as you can see, this has been used several times, and it's a bird box that's been hanging out here for a couple of years. Regarding the timing of the breeding season for the birds, there is one important question that they have to consider before starting the breeding season. They have to be sure that when the eggs are hatching, there must be food available for the young chicks. And if they start this breeding season too early, then that might be a disaster for the birds. So they really have to do some considerations in advance. And you know, birds are very advanced creatures. They have a well-developed brain and nervous system, good senses. They can see well, and they can feel temperature changes. The most beautiful sign of spring is when the sheep give birth to the next generation. The pregnant females are resting, and those who already gave birth are grazing with the newly born. These lambs are only a couple of days old and are already able to walk around and graze alone. Suddenly, an eagle appeared in the sky, obviously interested in the lambs. This is a white-tailed eagle, or a sea eagle. This predator normally does not hunt young mammals, so the sheep are safe. The lambs keep a close distance to their mama, who is well equipped to defend them. This special breed of sheep are going outdoors the entire year, and they are never inside any buildings. So they are very tough animals who are resilient and able to survive the tough Scandinavian winters. There is a big difference between when the plants start their season. Some plants, they release the leaf from the buds quite early, and other ones, they wait a little bit longer until they do this. And you can see here I have these are a hazel tree, and they have already made the first leaves, and so they have taken the chance now to start the season. But other plants, you see the one next to me here, which is an oak tree. You can see this tree has just barely started to release the leaves, and this means that the plants have different considerations to make, and some of them are a bit more hesitant to start the season than other ones. To start producing leaves is a risky business for the plants. They have to have a good timing. We talked about earlier about the birds that have to do some considerations before they start the breeding season. But you must remember that the birds, they have a very advanced nervous system, and they are able to notice changes in the surroundings by using their senses. They have a good eyes, and they can sense the temperature changes also. So the next question will be, how do the plants know that spring is coming and that it's time to release all these beautiful leaves from the buds? They don't have a brain system. There is no nervous system in a tree. But anyhow, they start doing this, and they start the season at the correct time. Most of the time they have a good timing on this. And the reason why in the plants there's a chemical control here, because there are proteins that are present in the trunk and also in the root system and also in the buds. The most commonly known today is phytochrome B, which is a protein that can sense small changes in temperatures and also changes in the intensity of the light. Well, this concludes this little video of me showing you the early signs of spring here in Scandinavia. As you can see behind me, the spring is on its way, and the trees are getting all their leaves folded out, and obviously you have the birds singing, and everything is pointing towards the beautiful season that we have ahead of us, which is summer. But in my opinion, springtime is the absolute favorite time of the year. And so if you enjoy this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And also, if you want to see more of this kind of videos that I'm making, please subscribe to the channel so that you can see this more often. So until next time, I hope you will stay active in nature and remember to be curious.